All right, so next what we're going to do is we are going to set up the icons for Android. Okay, in this case, actually, we're going to set up for both Android and iOS all together. So it doesn't matter if you're going to be building for iOS, but it might as well just do all of them. So to set up icons, we already have these assets images, right? We added before. So we have all these different icons. If you click, these are the icons that we have added to our project. Okay, we've used some of these. We've used some of them, of course, we've used some of them to show. We have used some of them to actually show inside of our title, the app bar, and so forth. So now we're actually going to use this to create all of these different sizes of icons for iOS and Android. Now we can do that all manually, but as always in Flutter we have this package that will really help us. Which package are we talking about here? This Flutter launcher icon. So this is what I'm talking about. So it's really helpful because it allows us developers with just a few commands to be able to generate all of the different sizes icons that are needed for Android and iOS. So we are going to use that. First of all, obviously we need to install this package or add it to our dependency. So you've seen this many times now. Let's go ahead and first of all go to our pub spec, assist, Flutter launcher icons, like that. Hit enter, and now it's actually getting the Flutter launcher icons plugin or package. All right, looks like all is good. All right, so you can see that our Flutter launcher icons was added there. I'm going to add all of this right below there. Just put that. Create something like this. I'm going to use the Flutter icons and add a few other properties that I'm going to add here. So I'm going to put right below these other packages that we've added, and then I'm going to say image underscore path, where I'm going to get all of these images. Well, these images are going to go through assets, images, and we need just to pass one image, right? Because you only need one image because this package only needs one image to create all the other images that it needs for different sizes, for different platforms, and so forth. So I'm going to say images. I'm going to say icons, or icon that is 12.png. So essentially, PNG like that. Essentially, I'm going to go ahead and get the second to highest resolution here, icon 512.png. And then I'm going to say Android, say true, like that, to say yes, we want to do for Android. Also for iOS, to true, like that. And then also I'm going to say remove alpha iOS to true. It looks like we're having some issues. This has to be all the way like that. Make sure we have the correct spacing. Okay, so everything is good now. It should be good. All right, so it says here, run the package. So after setting up the configuration, all that is left to do is run the package. So we still need to run the package so to create all of the actual icons. So this is what we need. We've done this. We can do all, let's start one by one. I think probably best. Okay, Flutter pub get. We've done this before, but let's do that again. And the next one, let me just copy this. Let's go back and we're going to run the same. We're going to run this command, hit enter. And voila, it went ahead, created icons for Android, override the default Android launcher icon with a new icon. It did the iOS launcher icons with a new icon successfully. So it generated everything. And if you go to close, let's go to Android. If we go to app, source, main, resources, you can see if you click around now, look, now we have that icon. All of that was generated for us using that command. Okay. And also, if you want to look at the iOS side of things, as it says there, we should have everything already created. Let's go to runner, assets, app icons. You can see all of them were created, all different sizes. Okay. We don't need to do that manually. All right. Very good.